Hola a todos y bienvenidos otra vez más a estas entrevistas después de los conciertos. En este caso estamos con Jürgen Oswald. A partir de unos instantes empezaremos a hablar en inglés, ya que Jürgen no entiende castellano, pero bueno, tendréis todos los subtítulos aquí debajo, así que podréis ir siguiendo la entrevista. As I said, I was explaining that you speak Spanish, so we will continue in English. Congratulations.
Great. Thank you very much.
It was amazing. To everyone who could listen to it, it was unbelievably good.
Thank you, David.
Congratulations. My first question is, how is it going with the festival? Are you enjoying it?
Yeah,
You haven't been here before.
Actually enjoying really a lot. So actually with orchestra, I'm since 2 weeks in summer break. So it was a bit hard to stay motivated, but it was some week at home in Austria. But of course it was a big motivation to stay in shape, and yeah, tough days after arriving, a lot of teaching, group warming up and rehearsals, but yeah, still fine. So it's just really, it's hard sometimes to keep in good shape, also playing all day, and of course you have to save some jobs, but it's not always working. But yeah, I felt a bit now with playing, but that's our life. We have somehow to.
It's the thing I'm impressed with teachers that you do master classes in festivals like this, that you spend tons and tons of hours doing the same thing, and you still can go through that.
That's also for me, honestly. I mean, I did quite a lot of teaching, but that's actually the hard stuff. For example, like days like this, I like to play a lot when I'm teaching, and so you playing really a lot the whole day.
And then this
hard stuff. Sometimes they coming with some hard concerts and stuff, and I somehow really like to play in the lessons. So
are you enjoying it?
I'm really enjoying the festival.
Okay, that's the first point of
really,
everything.
Really amazing to be here.
With only 2 rehearsals with this band, with the Caudete wind band, it's amazing how good you managed to go through everything. What's the main thing you practice, or did you go through at the first rehearsal with a new wind?
Actually, I was really amazed by the level of the band. I mean, I know the wind bands in Austria, but it's like the average level of the playing. I was really amazed. So they did really good job. So the piece was really. We went through yesterday actually once. Did some small spaces.
That's amazing.
And today it was just a short stage rehearsal.
Yeah, I heard it.
And so that was actually everything. So the band was really, also with Antonio, with the conductor, helped a lot. He was really there.
I was actually, while I was listening to you, I had to ask how many rehearsals you had, because I was impressed. Like, it's very good, and they just had like 2 rehearsals. It was amazing, and
really great level of the wind band.
Most of the teachers we have here in the Numskull Brass Festival, to all that we listen to, are symphony orchestra players or teachers in general in conservatories around the world. But apart from all that, you're especially a bass trombone in an opera in the Staatsoper Berlin and the Staatskapelle Berlin. So what's the main difference between the 3 of them, or between symphony orchestra player and opera player?
Yeah, I'm really lucky to have the combination at my job. So I really like the symphonic stuff a lot, and that's actually my really big, the best thing at my job. I really like to have the possibility to do symphonic concerts, almost half-half. So we do the opera, state opera in Berlin, but also the big symphonic stuff, and the mixture is just really the best I could wish for.
What do you prefer? You have to choose.
Honestly, I was always symphonic guy. I have to commit, but it's always getting more that I really not start to love opera, but can be more. Like last weeks we had some Lohengrin again, some
I had Lohengrin once.
Some Electra again, and those nights are just so I wouldn't miss that. So
what's your favorite opera, would you say?
I would say actually Lohengrin.
Yeah? It's a big trombone stuff.
It's for us really beautiful stuff and really to play.
Maybe you don't know, but I heard you once playing Lohengrin in Berlin. I think you were there because it was in State Opera in November last year.
Okay.
Playing Lohengrin.
Could be.
Yeah, so maybe you were there. What do we choose between a good opera stuff or a very good symphony stuff to go to a concert? Because as a player it's okay, but as a listener,
I'm more a symphonic listener, honestly.
Yeah, it's easier.
I love to play in the opera, but I have big respect for the people sitting there 4 or 5 hours. Yeah. So really big respect for that. I love it, but it's honestly still quite tough to sit there 4 or 5 hours just listening and staying really focused. So big respect for that.
And how would you describe yourself as a soloist? Because now you are amazing. You are an opera musician, a symphony musician, but you're a soloist too.
It was for me really a special night because it was a long time ago. Actually, I did the last solo stuff. I love to, but of course you feel that a bit more would be good to stay calm, and I managed quite well, but it was a special night for me.
It's a big pressure.
Yeah, it was a special night.
What do you prefer?
I love to play the solo stuff for bass drum, and really I love to play, but of course I'm now 6-7 years in Berlin in the orchestra, so you have to always stay in shape to do stuff like this. Otherwise, I mean, a lot of orchestra musicians, okay, I know I have to do my half an hour warm-up, so the orchestra stuff will work. Maybe you feel not the best every day, but you know your stuff, it will work. But of course, for nights like this, you have to search more the really good
perfectness. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. I'm very impressed, and everyone was impressed, especially with your sound. It's a big arena here, and you filled the entire thing. What would you say is the main thing you think for the sound? This is for brass musicians. A key point for the sound.
Really this center, this core in the sound is for me really important. Still, I came 10 years ago from tenor, and so now on bass I'm still trying to keep these overtones. You know that I think it's also in the section always. It's really nice to blend in together. If you're not like if overtones are missing, I think that's hard, and that's for me a big thing to think more singing and overtone.
It was really amazing. You could really hear that.
Thank you very much.
It was really good. So I'm gonna let you go to enjoy the night, to have lots of beers and lots of. You deserve it.
Maybe one tonight.
Okay, you deserve it. You deserve it. So
thank you
very much for the concert. Thank you very much for the interview, and see you around.
Thank you very much.
Have a good night.
Thank you.
Bye.